Evening, everyone. Just waiting for you all to appear. Hello, everyone. Nice of you to join me. It's lovely to see you all. As you can see, the grey's going really well now in the front. All over, really. So I'm turning into a grey-haired person. Don't know whether to keep it or no, but it's part of the natural look, I guess. So I hope you've had a brilliant day, and the sun, unless you don't like the sun, it's been a pretty awesome day. So I'm sure you can enjoy it even if you're sat in the shade. And I don't know what's going to happen tonight, as well, I'm a direct channel for Divine Source, and so I bring you what is channeled. But all I do know is that it's always with love and it's with protection all around you. So everybody is safe when they do the meditation with me and with my team. And for those of you who haven't meditated before, you've just got to relax. You can either sit with your eyes open or your eyes closed. I prefer to sit with my eyes closed because then I can tune in more, but it's entirely up to you. For those of you who don't have the time to sit still and are just listening and putting me on your sideboard or your kitchen top while you're cooking the tea, that's fine too. The energies will reach into your home and they will clear any lower energies. Not lower energies is not the right word, but anything that needs clearing. So any old stuff that's hanging around, it will clear out and raise the vibrations in your home again. So yes, today I think we're working with the fairy kingdom, which is usually quite fun and just really nice and tinkly, shall we say. And I'm also had the impression that we will be jumping sort of in and out of our timelines, if you wish. And what does that mean? That means that we can travel right back down through our lives. And this is a time of great reflection for everybody. So if you've had something that's been concerning you over your lifetime and you don't understand why, this may be the time that we can get to the bottom of it tonight. So it's really quite a valid time for us all. So anything that is stuck in our being that keeps repeating and repeating and repeating, it could be anger, it could be sadness, it could be that some particular thing upsets you time and time again and you don't understand why. This is a time to help towards healing that. And I myself have been going through quite a lot these last few days. And I've been taken right back down my timeline. I've worked with many past lives before, and but I'm still working through it. I'm a bit fed up of working through it. If I'm absolutely honest, I'm a bit, yeah. So it can be quite hard going, but I know without a doubt in my heart that the positive of it will prevail. So when you do deep work on yourself and you're really struggling and you're going through it, just remember there is the light at the end of the tunnel, so that we can always step into the sunshine, but sometimes we've got to do the work on the inner self to get us there first. So that's what I've been doing the past. Well, I think I've been doing that all my life actually, but really intense the past few days. So yeah, don't know how much more intense it's going to get. Hopefully not too much. But what happened to me today is I was editing my book, and a big shout out to Nadine because she has been the most amazing support through editing my book. She is the most wonderful woman. I meet many, many wonderful people, and she's one of the most wonderful people that I've met. And she's really done a studious job and made sense of what I'm trying to say and trying to do. So we're there. She's finished editing, and although I haven't finished my end of it, but we're there. It's ready to go to the publishers, and it will be done by the end of this week. So that is fantastic news. And I'd really like to thank her and let everybody know how wonderful she is. So as are many people in my life, all of you who've joined me tonight. There are many, many great friends, and I want to just quickly talk to you about friendship. I have a dear friend who is, I think she's 72 today. So I doubt if she's watching, but if she watches this later, I don't know. But yeah, great big happy birthday to her. And she's been a friend for a long, long time. So friendship can sometimes go through a bridge, because friendships are for reasons, a season or a lifetime. And sometimes we don't know which one that is. But it's okay, whatever a friendship has come, even if it's in one of those three categories, it doesn't matter. It matters for as long as you're in that friendship, and the value a friendship gives you is immense, because a friendship comes to join you to mirror into your life things that you either need to know or to grow through or to enjoy. So friendship is a great big lesson learner. It's a teacher. It's a teacher for us all. And I've had many friends over the years, and some of them have been quite transient. You meet a person, you get on really well with them, and then you move on in your life. And that's how it's meant to be. There's no right and wrongs of friendship. I have a school friend called Julie, who I've known since I was 11 years old. She's my oldest friend. And although we don't see each other very often, I know that she's there, and she knows that I'm here. And there's people who you've grown up with and who are very, very special to you and always have a place in your heart. So even if you think a friendship has ended, there's always a place in your heart for that friend. And it's really beautiful to experience. So instead of getting upset with someone when a friendship goes through either a strange period or ends, or goes through a sticky relationship, there's always a reason behind it. And if you could use the reason of love in your heart to be the emphasis of all, then we would more naturally progress through friendships a lot easier. So I've come in my lifetime to meet with people who have been my adversities or enemies in my past lifetime. So and then what happens is the friendship shows up, we get on really well, and then they show the side that I'm meant to be dealing with, which is quite difficult actually, but it's good because they've come in to clear and to balance and to maintain the friendship on a different level for a different reason. So I have a lot of experience in friendships, and some people don't understand as they pass through our lives. Some people get upset by that, and I can remember really getting upset once when a friend went to Canada for a few years. I was really, really distraught, but it's her pathway and it was my pathway, and that's how it's meant to be. And a true friend actually will be your friend whatever doesn't matter if you don't see them for 6 months, they'll still be your friend. And that's a true friend. I have friends all around the country. And in particular in Southampton, I have some friends that I've been friends with a very, very long time. And we don't see each other, twice a year, 3 times a year. But when we get together, we love each other and we laugh. And it's like just another day. So there's all types of friendships. Treasure them. And when they no longer serve, then it's not like get rid of them, but know that it's the time to move forward in your life. Not everybody moves forward in their lives together. So it's really, I think it's really worth discussing, because when a friend doesn't sit well with your energy field anymore, you're really affected. And because of sensitives, well, with anybody really, it's just that maybe I know that I'm a sensitive, perhaps you know that you're a sensitive, but when the energy doesn't sit with each other, you find that maybe you can't be around that person so much. Then that is telling you, it's giving you the key to what is called growth. And the key is not to necessarily end the friendship, but perhaps at this moment in time spend less time with them, because they're not doing your growth any good. And you may be going through a particularly sensitive period where you need just a certain type of energy around you. So I hope that can help a few people, because sometimes we don't understand. And when, I used to live in Bristol and I had many friends, and then my spiritual awakening came and my friends didn't recognize me anymore. And that was a really difficult period for me. And then gradually they thought, well, she's a bit wacky, but she's still Jane. And so some of the friends left and haven't re-entered my life, and some of the friends stay or are on the outer edge of my life now. And that's fine, because I stepped onto my vocational pathway and they stayed on their pathway. So there is no right and wrong in friendship, there just is. And when you can experience friendship with a loving heart, whatever, then I think is a great gift. And I'm really missing my friends in France, and I spend a lot of time in France, but obviously I can't go at the moment, and I miss my friends in France, and especially one of my closest friends. So we still talk on WhatsApp and FaceTime, but it's not the same, is it? And, we're always there for each other. Always. All of my friends in France we're always there for each other. So it's just a different time this year. So it's different for all of us. But hey, enjoy this time. Take this reflection into self. And really, if you have a trigger that makes you feel sad, work on it. Because that's what I've been doing the last few days. And by God, it's hard. But if I want to grow through this process, then I have to go to these places within myself. And this afternoon when I was, which is a long way away from the conversation I had just now, but this afternoon as I was editing my book, I got the call from Spirit to... they said, go and meditate. And they made me feel so uncomfortable in front of the computer in the end that I had to go to our beautiful healing room. And I meditated. And we went through all the stuff, all right way down my teenage line, back to a teenager. And it was surprising what they brought through, actually. Lots of old little bits to clear up, I won't go into the detail. But at the end, I had the most amazing experience. I looked over to the picture of Mother Mary. Not that I'm religious, but I do work with her. And then the whole room went a cerise pink, and the triage of light that I work with came in, and they said, "This is for you, Jane." And this triage of light. When I do healing treatments, I often bring the triage of light into other people. So today it was for me, and it felt really beautiful. It's made me quite tearful, but really beautiful. And so if you ever want to experience a triage of light, perhaps we'll do that this evening. Yes, we will, apparently. You'll experience this evening. It's a pyramid of beautiful cerise pink light. It may be mixed with other colours, but it's supported by Mother Mary, Mother Teresa, and Princess Diana. So if they want that channeled tonight, it will be channeled, okay? And it is just wonderful, and it will take you to a really, really peaceful place within your heart. And I've been blabbing on for so long, we better start. So yeah, let's get ready to go. I was going to say let's get ready to rumble then, but I don't even watch that program either. So here we go. Settle down if you're not already settled. Know that you look amazing, and that your energy field is sparkling. So I want you to feel that sparkle in yourself, like really, so that it's palpable in your hands. And as you relax, you may feel something in the palms of your hands, like an energy in the palm of your hands. And if you do, just really take it into the palm of your hands, because it's for you. It's an amazing time this time. And the things that we're all going through, it's just can be so progressive, even amongst the awful things that are going on too. But we're not talking about awful now. We're talking about brilliant. We're talking about loving. We're talking about peaceful. So let's all just relax down. Either close your eyes, lay down, or find a comfy place. And breathe. The exhaler of life. Breathe. Fill your lungs with fresh air. And then breathe out. And then fill your lungs again with beautiful fresh air. And know that it's fresh air tonight, because you're breathing in the loving energies that Divine Source is bringing us. So it doesn't matter if you're living in a smog-filled area. Tonight you will be breathing beautiful fresh air. So take that in to your body and embrace it. And know that diamonds are floating down above you, but they're diamonds of crystal energy, as the crystalline angels are with us tonight. And they are bringing like nets. It's like, I suppose it would be to you like a parachute of many, many colours, but they're held on every edge by the crystalline angels. And this may be very strong for you, because it may make some people really, really vibrate. And that's okay, because it's a beautiful vibration. It's a shifting energy. And it may make some of you laugh, and it may make some of you cry. But it's all good, because they're a higher energy that comes when we're getting ready to do fantastic releasing that we need to do, especially in this time, to get rid of all the old ways, the old ways of being. And we're about to enter a new phase of not only our society but of ourself. And that's brilliant, because we're learning to step forward in our very own truth and walk in our very own footsteps. So let that be, let that energy, that diamond energy, sit above you as though it's a shield. And then let all the beautiful nature being come in, especially the fairies. And you'll notice, if for those of you who are clairvoyant, they've got very, very different wings. And you'll find them a bit tickly. So, and for those of you who are clairsentient, you will feel it. But for those of you who don't think you've got any senses, which of course you have, I want to see what you experience. Because we all experience. We're all here to experience. We're all here to laugh, to love, and to be a gift to each other. And we must remember that. We're a teacher to each other. We're precious to each other. So gently feel yourself going to a deeper space of energy. And for some of you it will be like, almost like walking into Alice in Wonderland. And the first thing that greets us are some very sculptured hedges. They're like in cones. And it is like dodging in and out, weaving in and out, going into a maze. But this maze is going to show you a lot of different things. So why not follow the pathway and see where it takes you? And you'll feel like you're hiding and watching and observing, and you are, but you also have the chance to join in. So whatever you feel like, whether you feel like just observing at what's going on around you, whether you're feeling all the different feelings in your body, or whether you're having a massive imagination, just know that it's more than imagination. Know that it's inspiration being fed, okay? And know that it's a different experience of life for you to explore. And keep going. Keep looking at the fun things on the way. And then we come across a bridge, and it's a rainbow bridge. Now you may either choose to stand this side and just stay here and relax and just float off into your magical self, or you may wish to go over the other side of the bridge, step into the pool of light, and this pool of light will show you and bring you a solution to that you need to work on. So anything that you felt in your heart which you can't deny any longer, this is where we can get some help. Okay, so this is where you can walk across that beautiful rainbow bridge knowing that you're absolutely fantastically safe and protected, and dive into the deep waters. But the deep waters are of reflection, and they show us what we need to know. It's not a bad thing. It's a great thing, because you're going to move out of something that has been affecting you for so long, whether it be depression, whether it be sadness, whether it be anxiety, whether it be just being in a bad mood. This will help you so much, but of course it's only if you wish. So I'm going to leave you for a few minutes to explore, and don't forget you're safe. Have a look, feel your way through it. Imagine what's going on. And don't forget, we are protected And we have so much light around us. And Merlin and Archangel Michael and Gabriel and Raphael, they are all here helping us. Shamal, Jophiel, Zadkanel, all of these archangels are here helping you, the individual you, get past your rubbish. And feel yourself breathe really deeply into it. For the next few minutes, I will remain quiet. Now receive the gift that's going to help you deal with this situation. And they will come in many forms. But all of them will come with love. And as you accept this gift, see where you feel you want it placed within your energy field. And then place it there. Is it in your heart or near your heart? In your throat or near your throat? In the outer edge of your auric field that surrounds you? Is it in the solar plexus? Or the sacral, or the base? Wherever you feel. There's a few of you who need to put it in the third eye as well. And this is an opening. So if you don't want an opening, don't put it in the third eye. But all is brought with love. All is efficient. And remember, we are not solitary beings on our earth. We join as one. So there are grid connections through us all. And as we light each other up, we will feel the harmony once again in our world. And the peace. Now you should be feeling really strong right now. And even if you're feeling emotional, you will feel the strength beyond that emotion. Now I want you to think of the words that are coming to you from the heavens. Take a few minutes. It may only be one word, or it may be a sentence. And one of the sentences is accept pleasure. Another is accept the love you give to others. Another is faith in waiting. And another, peace. Hold the peace within your heart. And another, draw or paint your life in front of you. And another, step into that dream you've desired for so long. It's time. It's time to embrace what's really meaningful to you. Not to another. Although we think and consider other people in our lives, what is meaningful to you? And it may be a good exercise for some to write down what is good and meaningful. But be honest with yourself. What do you really want in life? For me, it's happiness. And to bring our world peace. Not too big a job. But whatever it is, whatever your desire, hold on to it. Don't let it go. Hold on. You will get there. And even if you haven't got the money to get there at the moment, know if you desire and want it enough, it will come. Yes, you may have to make steps towards it, but it will come. And I'm just about to launch an already bestseller. So what is your dream? The dream versus reality. It's another subject. Make the dream your reality. Hold on to faith. Hold tight and be patient. Or take that step and take action, whatever feels right to you. This is an amazing time of growth, clarity. And there are no chains holding us now. We are banishing those chains that have held us for so long. We are stepping into the freedom of ourselves. And it's amazing. And we may have to let go of old things. So if there's any letting go to be done, let's do it now. And see what enters your head. It may surprise you what you need to let go of. So really go for it. Don't hold back. You're in a safe place. Nobody's listening. Well, nobody's listening to you. The heavens are, of course, because that's what we're working with. And that's what's important in this precious, precious time, in our precious, precious world, where we are learning to deliver love to each other. And we are learning to accept and receive love on a greater, deeper level. And just sit with this for a few minutes. And open your heart. And let all that pain out. and let the leaves and the winds of the trees blow it away. It's no longer required in who you are, who you're stepping forward into. If you're serious about love, this is the greatest time on earth. Now take a big breath and really open your heart. Breathe that energy into your chest so that you expand. And then, as they promised earlier, notice the triage of light, supported by Mother Mary, Mother Teresa and Princess Diana. Notice it come in the form of a pyramid, and notice it gently float, first of all, over you and then surround you and embrace you with its wonderful divine feeling. And know that you deserve this. And know that they've wanted to do this for so long. It's nothing to do with religion. It's to do with love. It's to do with goodness. It's to do with joy and faith and being you. You are loved by all that come and join us. You may be drawn to one of those figures, Mother Mary, Mother Teresa or Princess Diana. Go and spend a little time with them. Whoever you're drawn to is the right person to be with tonight. So I'll leave you here for you to enjoy and embrace. Feel the freedom in your heart as they come to you. And now feel the freedom in your heart as they take the pyramid back up until the next time. And know that you can access this at any time. It's not just to be bought by me. It's to be bought by the millions, the zillions, whatever. Because they provide love and assistance to everyone on our earth, not just us here in this meditation. And you can call upon that energy at any time. And it really, really will help you. And it really is safe. So, let that blend in with your energy field. You should be feeling really good right now. And for those that are feeling the emotion, it's because you've been touched by love, okay? You may not be able to explain, or you're wondering why you're feeling all this emotion. And it's because you've been touched by the triage of love. So it's time for you to play now, to float around in the ethers and to go and have a play. Plenty of fairies there to take you. And if you don't believe in fairies, get on the back of an elephant or a dinosaur. See what's around and have some fun. And know that fun will continue in dream time. And know that the energy build and the clearing that you've asked for tonight will build in dream time too. So some of you will have profound dreams and some of you will have crazy dreams, and it doesn't matter which. Just know it's good, even though sometimes we appear to be in what people call a nightmare. It's not a nightmare, it's clearing, it's transcending, it's helping our earth, it's helping each other. It's the time where we quiet the mind to sleep, to be still, but where the spirit is ecstatic because it's flying around the universe, exploring, having so many adventures. So if you've had a few crazy dreams, have a think back and see what adventures you've had. It's all good. Nothing is bad. As long as you are in good thought. Thought is how the universe operates. Remember that. Remember that your thoughts are what you receive. So if you're having a down day and you want to send your anger with someone, know that the anger won't go to them. It will just turn a corner and come right back onto you. So why not change that thought, change that attitude, change it to a loving attitude. And sometimes we have to be strong, and sometimes we have to stand. Sometimes we have to be soft and gentle and considerate. All is okay. Know you come from love, and know you definitely go back to love, no matter what the circumstances. Just leave you here for a few minutes. And now, just before we come back, I want to work tonight with the war-torn, troublesome spots in our world. And I want to say God bless to those people that have passed in awful circumstances. And I want, if you would join me, it would be great for us all to send our love to those that have passed. And that those that are in torment from the passing, send our love and our deep gratitude for their service to our earth and to everyone's lives that they touched. And let's hope. We have the hope, and instill the hope with others to lay down their arms, to lay down the anger, to lay down the greed, and to live in a loving universe. And as I said that, I've just seen John Lennon's popped in. He doesn't come very often, so he must be working his way. Oh, we've got lots of stars in tonight, haven't we? And he reminds me to say to you, listen to the song Imagine, and it will happen. And I can feel great loving emotion as that comes through tonight. So he's strongly with me sat here. He's actually just said to me, good on you, girl. What an honour to share the words with him to all of us this evening. Must be a musical evening because Freddie Mercury's appearing. He just makes me laugh because he always appears to me in this gold lame catsuit type thing. Oh, so let's thank him for joining us too. And they are really working hard on the other side, as are many. Harmony to our earth, and to inspire those to work with peace, as they were inspired throughout their lifetime. Let this tonight inspire you and be an inspiration for others, because you're amazing. And you are so magnificent. You haven't even touched the surface of who you are yet. Follow your dreams. Step into your true being and live the life you want to live. Because the life you want to live is worth it. And you're worth it. Because you're bringing love. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to bring you back now. Now we've got into a really zen place. But you'll take the memories with you, and maybe some of you will have an extra special evening, having experienced all the love that's been given to you tonight. So please start to make your way back. And there are strands of golden ribbon, other colours too. Make your way back down the ribbon. You may see a few of the stars on the way, and the celebrities that have decided to join us tonight for whatever reason. So, gently, gently come back into the fore. Know that you've been gifted this evening. And know that you've gifted yourself by actually taking part and by expressing and embracing love. So gently come back through. Feel the joy and the laughter that you've brought back with you. Know that you're the sunshine on this earth. And thank you all for joining me. Make sure you're grounded. If you don't know what that means, just get your feet on the floor and feel back in the physical self. That's all it means. There's no dynamics to it. Just feel the feet on the ground. And if you feel a bit off balance, pause until you feel back in balance and really start wiggling your fingers and your toes and getting really back into your body so you feel right here, right present, right now. And if you're struggling even further with that, then go and have something sweet to eat. It doesn't have to be fattening, it could be a piece of fruit. And know that you are safe and you're loved and you're fully protected. And you should feel fully present now. Know that you are amazing. Every single one of us is amazing. We have come here for a reason. Are you living that reason? Are you living the life you've come to live? Have a think about that. And if you're not, make tiny steps towards it. You don't have to race towards it, just make tiny steps. You may want to open a cafe or bake cakes or build boats or sail the seas. Or you may simply want to have a wonderful, peaceful time with a loving family. You may want to be a grandma or a granddad. I know that's a bit out of your control, but I'm sure there's plenty of children around, even if you haven't got grandchildren. So make this week of your dreams. Make this week count. Make everything count, because you count. And just to remind you, my name is Jane Fishlock. I'm an inspirational speaker, a meditation leader, healer, clairvoyant medium. And I work with the potential in you. And I'm offering free 30-minute healing sessions on a Monday and a Wednesday, so just message me if you want them. I do them online. Okay, so if you need that help or that boost, or even if you don't and you just want to experience, you never know until you try. And I'm not going to bite you, am I? So that's me, over and out. I've had a fantastic time this evening. Thank you for all your love and support. Know that I'm always here for you, with love from my heart. Good night.